Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And here's Dembele. Yamal. De Bruyne. Now it's Yamal.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's De Bruyne. Berbatov. And a shot! White. That is lovely. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Crossed into the box. Oh, that's an excellent interception. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of...
He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Barcelona given another corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Berbatov really needed to concentrate on protecting.
And he's decided to go for it. And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a...
Ah, he's given it away. Diaz is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. He is through here. Bellingham with the delivery. Look at the big chance! It's there! Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
After 23 minutes is number 20,
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Drogba is herring after that one. Mbappe, Drogba. Garcia breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! Now, can they get him away? Pass somewhat off target. Robertson. Now the ball in. And a header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
No way through. Drogba. Goes for a shot! That's another chance! Worth a try, but not this time.
Yaya Toure really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Oh, that's fabulous. Barcelona are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Tacho cuts it out. De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found space here.
Liverpool can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
So, third corner of the game. De Bruyne with the short one. Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And a neat finish! Barcelona are back in business! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing...
It's rising! And it's a goal! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
White, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. White has it out wide and in space. Robertson.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's got away. And he's quick to return it. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Liverpool have themselves a chance from the spot. Garcia to save this spot kick and his team. And he's denied. No! And there's the whistle. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Liverpool are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Liverpool go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Played out towards the right wing.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kadiolu. And he's had it nicked away. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And Yaya Toure! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. And this is Drogba. Drogba's cross. Towering header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! It's all becoming so easy. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Impressive jump! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Not the most accurate pass. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely spread. Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And this is Drogba. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Oh, that's neat. White finding himself in space.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Chance, surely! And he hits the net. And with that, he takes home the match ball. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Liverpool are having... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Bellingham. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. And it's Drogba! He's put his foot right through that one.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Gerrard. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's De Bruyne. It's a pretty loose pass. Quality ball. Now he's off and running. Mbappe. He'll try from distance. And that's a tidy finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponent... Oh, good effort! And it's in! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change.
Number 11,
Barcelona
Mbappe.
still making a fight of
Number
this.
15.
And this is Van
Mbappe.
Basten. And he's managed... It's Van Basten!
Van Basten. Baston.
Keeper always had the measure of that.
He'll be irritated.
There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramp, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
But he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. Liverpool awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Rashford! Gerrard. Pressing high and with purpose. And here's Van Basten. Now this could be a chance. Bellingham! Well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
This is a gloriously greedy... It's Van Basten! Van Basten! Scorching strike! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Rashford. And that is expertly dealt with. Diaz. And it's De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball. Well read. And the danger is averted. Yamal. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Bellingham. Yamal shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
And a quick reminder today, everybody,
Your
to
final
make
thoughts,
sure
Jim?
to put any litter
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus. Shot a goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
That is ended up in no man's land. Mbappe. Rijkaard. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the pass is intercepted. Dembele wants to run. And the shot! Guardiola. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Silvestre. And it's Sneijder. Now it's Sneijder. Wriggles his way through. He is through here! Let's go. Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Chance for a shot! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Bellingham. He's gone for goal. Oh, that was no routine save.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has not gone well. That's been cut out, well played. Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Drogba.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Some resolute defending there. And this is Ibrahimovic. Sneijder. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And we have our very first corner. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pass somewhat off target. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass.
Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
No way through. Short changes him with that pass. Tries to pass it through. Dembele. And here's Messi. Sneijder will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he was alert to it. Half an hour played now. We expected better, and so did he. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Bellingham going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham is wide and looking to get onto this. Shimizu Espulse are looking to break at pace. Always onto this. And it's Robertson. Knocks it into space. Koeman gets over and intercepts. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's managed to get free. And that should get the job done.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Robertson.
That's good play from him.
And this is Yaya Toure. Oh, he's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Shimizu Espos have the chance to go the other way. Koeman kept his eye on it, and he's there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello everybody,
Liverpool
and please
go in
join me
at
in
half-time
wishing
with
happy
a game to
wedding anniversary
chase.
for one of our fan club members.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second period is underway.
Liverpool can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mbappe gets into a good position. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vieira. No, again there's no way through. Guardiola. Albert Ferrer. Koeman. Guardiola. And it's Sneijder. Cannavaro makes the interception. Dembele is onto it in a flash.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He won't be happy with that one. Yaya Toure. Robertson. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Vieira.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Almost an hour gone. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bellingham. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Robertson. And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Drogba. Gets a good foot in there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution on the field.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Coming on the
And
field
this is a great chance to get themselves back
21.
square. And he's going direct. And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Drogba. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And he lines up a cross. Silvestre deals with that comfortably. And it's Bellingham. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Chance! And that's a tidy finish. And the comeback is complete.
Well, there's not a lot you can do as a defence if your opponents have that in their locker. Just raising the quality and accuracy in an instant like that.
Number 11.
Liverpool have their lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Yaya Toure tries to play it through. Hernes. He's had it taken off him. It's not an especially good pass, that. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bellingham. Great vision. Oh, it's Dembele. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Hernes. Now it's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they
Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.